statistics are saying by 2050, everybody's going to be single. Marriage is going to be non-existent.
You can't find your man. He go find you by your attributes. You can't be out looking to find no man. You just have to be a woman of essence, a woman with qualities and a woman with traits, and you'll stand out. He go find you. Grocery store, the red light, but you can't find him. You don't know how to pick a man. It was never designed for a woman to pick her man.
That is true.
And not to be religious or anything, but I can't get past he who finds. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and has favor from God. So you are favor for a man. But if you ain't where you need to be as a woman, how you gonna get what you need? This is what I've been realizing for the new age woman. She wanna be the man rather than being a better version of a woman. She wanna be like the man. I wanna think like a man but act like a lady. That's impossible because your thinking is what dictates your actions and your behavior.
And with that being said, Charleston White is absolutely right. But let's be honest, a lot of women out here are not wives, and a lot of people will not be approached and picked up by men because a lot of women don't have the attributes that he's talking about. We don't have women walking around here that, you know, want to have a conversation, who want to be picked up, and a man will come and find you if you're a good woman and you stand out. But most women nowadays in the dating market, honestly, do not stand out. A lot of the women that are out here are just mimics of each other, and they all do the same thing.
I don't care what anyone says, and we can argue in the comments, but dating right now in 2024 is the hardest thing that I've ever done in my entire life. I could probably pass the bar exam right now, and it'll be easier than dating. And I'm so serious. Now, I'm not saying that everything in life has to be easy, because it shouldn't, right? That's life. Things are going to be hard. Things are going to be tough, but it shouldn't be this hard. Dating shouldn't be this hard. It just shouldn't be. And the fact that majority of us single people are all experiencing this hardship leads me to believe that something isn't right. There is something, it's just something that's off. I don't know what it is, but it shouldn't be this hard. And the fact that it is this hard and other people are complaining about it and struggling with it leads me to believe it can't be us. It has to be the thing. So the dating needs to change. Something about the dating has to change, because it just can't be it. I can't keep living like this. And I don't want to quit. But ooh, I'm so close. I'm this close to giving up. Like, do y'all see? That's how close I am to giving up. I'm finna throw the towel in for real.
That's literally what is happening right now. But let's be totally honest. Let's not get into your preferences. Let's not get into the type of guy that you would actually take serious. There's probably tons of guys that would love to date you, but a lot of these women make excuses. They put those guys to the back burner until they're like 35 years old. They're like, damn, now they're hitting those guys up trying to give them a shot. But let's just be totally honest again. These women, they're experiencing all of this is because the type of guys that they want, they're far and few between, and they are already taken, or they already have a situation going. There's not enough of these type of guys to go around. So guess what's going to happen by 2030? A lot of women are going to probably have to die alone with cats, plants, and dogs. So you might as well sign up for my club called Club PCD. And for my new viewers, that's plants, cats, and dogs for these women's future. Box wine, you know, a whole bunch of series on Netflix, because women like this that come online and they complain about this and say how tough dating is, they don't really look at the options that they have. They pass up on all the options, and they're like this woman struggling now because all the options that they had in the back end early when they were coming up, when they were in, you know, the best shape that they were ever in their prime, that's when they should have took advantage and got into a long-term relationship. But now they're wearing that shadoodle rag on top of their head, and they're asking, where are all the good men, and what is going on in the dating market? How come we're all experiencing this? It's because the guys that you actually want, the guys that you actually give a damn about and would actually follow and, you know, submit to and get in a long-term relationship, there are not enough of those guys to go around. So you're probably going to have to share these guys in a rotation.
Don't Want Women to Know by Smith and Doe.
That's written by two men.
Now, and let's see what you guys think and if this applies. We're not men, but from your experiences, right? If a man is given the opportunity to engage in sexual acts with an attractive female with no fear of getting caught and little risk of transmitted diseases, he will do so without fail. No exceptions. You guys think that applies?
Wait, you said if they can get away with it.
If they can get away with it without getting caught or without
Are you talking about cheating or are you talking about just like in general, just
any
looking
sex
of, like,
period
any sex?
overall?
Yeah.
It's general. It could be cheating. It could be in general.
Sex,
Absolutely, absolutely.
So they
Absolutely.
gave an example of like a man that was on the way to his wife was had labor, right? And on the way there was this woman that was like, you know, like trying to have sex with him, and he's like, fuck, okay, wait, I gotta go. And then he gave it a thought and he like did it, and then the satisfaction he got from getting away with it gave him more satisfaction than his child being born. Like,
Jesus fucking Christ.
That is the devil's work.
That is the devil, though.
That is insane that on that day, that is what you could be thinking
Truly
of.
the devil.
Like, I just, like, again, back to leadership, though, it's like, that is a man with no respect towards
or is
women.
that the late nature of men?
It's like one far and few between when it's like most of these men think this way.
Well, yeah.
No, I agree. I agree, but for you to say that that is their nature all the way, I feel like we're giving them a fucking out.
No, not giving them out just so women know.
And also,
And if you choose to deal with men or men that haven't evolved in a sense of having character traits like what you're saying, you choose to like not do the vetting process, and that's what you're going to put up with because that's the nature
because
of man.
it's not giving them a way out. It's saying do better. Since you were born here, you need to do better to come here.
And that's the problem with women right there. They always try to water men down. I've been saying this for a couple months now. And, you know, I've come up with this and seeing this pattern because it's always been this way. There's nothing new under the sun. Women love to hoard men to themselves and they like to water them down. So their nature, they want them to completely cut it off and to supposedly elevate and evolve. And they use all these shaming tactics so you can be just for them. So you won't be doing any of these things. But instead of understanding the male nature, saying, you know what? This is probably what it is, like the girl in the green with the braids. The other two are like, no, you have to evolve. You know, since you were born, you need to elevate and come here. There is none of that. A man is born how he's born. That's like telling a woman, you were born here and you need to lift 350 pounds to get here. It's not going to happen. We never try to change the nature of a woman. We try to shame bad behavior, but their nature, once you understand a woman's nature, you really can't shame it. You just go with the program. But for some reason, women cannot do that the other way around with men. They just can't accept it. That's Western ideology and Western society for you.
And I know you've been messing around at work because I talked to the dude, Terry, the other day when you got off break and he told me everything. Your boy Terry. Terry's pants off, put this motherfucker in your jawbone.
Bro, okay, that was actually funny. I gotta use that on one of my chicks.
Dating and being single, I don't think is for me. Because what do you mean you were not texting me back for like 6 to 10 hours? What do you mean you fell asleep at 7:30 at night and you didn't wake up till 9 o'clock the next day? What do you mean you're just hanging out with your homegirl? What do you mean you're too tired to see me? And then I have to pretend I'm okay with this? No, it's okay. I understand. You're tired. You fell asleep. No, it's okay. You have a busy day. You can't take 5 minutes out of your day to tell me, hey, I'm busy with this, and this. I'll talk to you later. It's okay. That's fine, because we're nothing. We're not even together. You don't have a title. You're my friend. I'm your friend. We're best friends. Do you know how annoying that is? Do you know how fucking annoying that is?
Women are always in such a rush to hurry up and burn out the flame that is just kindled in their hearts. Not rekindled, but kindled. And they'll do everything. They want all of this stuff up front. They want all the butterflies. But it's like, it's so bad to the point where guys have to like kind of veer away and be like, okay, I don't want this to hurry up and burn out. I want this to build. I want her to build more attraction for me, you know, more arousal for me. You know what I'm saying? Give ourselves some space. But women are so dried out of the dating market and they're so over, you know, their dating practices and how things are going on today. They are willing to be the ones to rush everything when typically the man was trying to rush. But now the women are just like doing the opposite and guys have to tell them, oh, whoa, hold on, wait up. You're going to burn out the flame. You're going to burn this guy out. And, you know, this guy's not going to want to deal with you for long term. He's going to find out you're annoying. You want to do all these things that you saw on one of your Netflix series. And he's just going to end up just pumping you and dumping you because you overpressured him. But women, they just don't seem to understand that This is the thing, when 4 guys have made the mistake of actually, you know, shooting up the club in this woman, they should have just left her out there, because honestly, she's rated E for everyone. Nobody should have ever got this close to giving her this advantage. And just judging by the fact that she's out there with her daughter and it seems like they're in a club atmosphere with much younger people, just goes to show you she's probably looking for victim number 5. And he's probably way younger than the other guys that she has on the hook right now. Property, child support, get him for his businesses. And who marries in the West anymore? And who would even marry this now? Look what she's become. Absolutely a cat lady.
They call her the cat lady.
FACTS.
If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, you know, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier? It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted, Latasha. You didn't listen because you thought your pork chop was enough to keep him. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
Whoever ends up getting with this woman right here, they're probably going to be the luckiest guy, like, to get a woman to actually do traditional things, because the way she's speaking to women, not to men, but to the women, seems like she's not holding any punches. And we like that about women. It's very, very rare to find a modern woman in this time period that's in the United States that actually like scolds her peers around her and all the other women that typically shield themselves, shield the other girls, and don't do anything confrontational. Shout out to her, and whoever gets with her, a lucky guy.
If I were to go to Asia, where would I go to find a great girlfriend?
I think you should just go to the rural area because they grow them cute and they are not polluted by capitalism, because all the major cities like Beijing and Shanghai. How much money you have?
Really?
What car you drive?
Wow.
The nice Chinese girl in the rural area who grew up raising sheep and like cows and like feeding pigs and growing corns, they just have big hand and big feet to work. They don't even know they are pretty, and they would just feel very lucky to find a nice man who respect them and love them.
This is why the Passport Bros are up. A milli, they've been up for a while now, and it's just a better idea. And I'm seeing comments in one of my recent videos saying that they're leaning towards, these men are leaning towards becoming Passport Bros. Every example that they're seeing nowadays, it's like, why not take the shot? What do you have to lose to go overseas and deal with a woman like that? Maybe not in the major cities like she said, Shanghai, Beijing, or other places, man, but anywhere outside of this Western ideology, capitalism, like she mentioned, you're probably going to be better off finding a woman over there. And why not travel the world? Why not get some type of experience while you're out there? You're just going to feel better about it. And when you come back to the West, you're going to make your money, and you could just treat these women like they're Caspers walking by you. You don't have to look at them, and you could just watch from afar and laugh.
Relationship,
right,
you did less. Okay, I see what you're saying. Go ahead, yeah.
If you're able to lie and cheat, you're not worthy of our commitment.
Period. So now we gotta go.
But the thing is, ladies,
we commit
y'all
to guys
want a
that treat
man.
us correct,
Nah,
not guys that can
isn't
cheat
true.
and lie and abuse us.
You do want a man that has the ability to cheat. You don't
Yes,
want a
you
man
do.
that don't have the ability to cheat.
I do
Let's
agree.
be honest.
I agree.
You want
You
a
know
man
what?
that's capable
I
of
agree.
cheating.
You
just don't want him to cheat.
Exactly.
But you want him to have the ability to have
Why?
other hoes.
I agree.
Why?
I agree.
Because if
you don't want a
have
man
other
that's not
hoes-
desired.
Yeah, you
You don't want a man that's not
desired.
desired. I want to put my man in a woman.
That's a fact. And the thing that she said in the beginning, she's like, oh, we don't commit to men who lie and cheat. First of all, ma'am, men give out commitment to women. Men are the ones that get on the knee and propose. Men are the ones who put women in relationships. Women control access to sex. That's what you give out. You give out the box. Men give out the commitment. So if nobody asks you about the commitment, they're just going to be smashing if you give away the box. That's how some men play the game. And what he says is absolutely true. Women want a man that other girls like want, and they're the one that got chosen. That's exactly how women are. They want a man. They don't want a man to do it, But there's very far and few in between, especially in the West, of women who actually understand that men are going to go out there and do their thing and they're going to come home. They understand the mindset of men, or they've been explained to how men operate and they understand it, and they don't fight the nature of men. So it's absolutely true. Women want guys that other women desire and wish they can have, and they pick that girl instead of the other ones. That's just how it is.
Are in a climate right now where we don't really give pretty women a pass like we used to. We're looking for pretty energy. We don't want a 8, 9, 10 in the face, but a 2 or 3 in the energy.
Facts. And that's the thing. A lot of guys will settle for a woman that's a 5, maybe even a 4, if she actually has qualities that he's looking for and can add value to his life. There's a lot of women that are out there that are very, very attractive. I see them on TikTok. I see them on Instagram every single day, and in some of these videos on this channel and other channels on YouTube, and they're, you know, damn near 8s, 9s, almost a 10, but like maybe like a 7, 8, or a 9. And bro, they're bad, but they can't get a relationship. They can't get a date. They can't get guys to call them back. They're getting stood up on dates. So that just goes to show you the degree that men are taking to deal with certain types of women. And I'll be honest, I say this a lot, but it's true. A lot of guys are overseas. A lot of guys are not even dating women in the West. They are just saying stuff on these dating apps. Hey, I'll meet you here. And they're standing these women up, or they stop talking to them, or they're dry texting them. And these women are complaining about it, doing story times on TikTok. And it's absolutely crazy and hilarious at the same time, because these were the same women coming up that had all of the guys wanted them. But men stop putting pretty on a pedestal and they start putting quality there. And men have always, since the beginning of time, preferred women to, you know, actually date, marry, that were not very, very like attractive on the high echelon, like of 7, 8s, 9s, and I don't even think you can get a 10. But guys have always put that on the back burner and said, well, this woman that's a 5, she's cute, she's very, you know, she's very much attractive to me, and she gives me all of the things that I'm looking for, that these other women, that these baddies, that these girls with the big egos and the big heads are not willing to give me because they don't feel like they need to. So men typically put those women ahead of the other ones. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like the video, sub to the channel with post notifications on, because I'm pretty much posting a video every single day on this channel. Thank you, and what's up to all the new subscribers that subscribed. I had a really good video that I launched about 2 days ago, and it did very well, and I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys come back and join us, but you know I got y'all back. Bounty Villains, I love y'all. To the day I D-I-E. I'm gonna see you guys all in the next one. I gotta get back up to cooking this content that you guys love. I'm out. Stay up. Get your passport. Peace.
I'm in for rehab. I wanna relax. Girl, you understand my needs, and I believe that. Detox and revamp. Things you do with your hands. You know I need that. Need that rehab. I'm in for rehab. I wanna relax. Girl, you understand my needs, and I believe that. Detox and revamp. Things you do with your hands. You know I need that. Need that rehab.